Alright guys, let's talk about Sui on the channel for the first time since this candle right here on November the 24th. And you can see that right now we do kind of have a small double bottom playing out here. And basically we have been in a channel since about mid-October. And if we break this channel to the upside, now this isn't the exact path it will take. You know, it could do something more like this or this. It could be, 2 months maybe, who knows. But you break out to the top side of this channel, and usually you return to the top side of the channel where you started this channel. Now, jumping over to the volume profile of Sui here, you can see that we are right here, guys. So we are above the point of control. Now, the point of control sits still at about 65 cents. So that is a good thing. We are above the largest candles of volume that you can see right here, guys. And we are working through our speed bump, we can say, right here. And I would say this is the second largest speed bump, and we still need to get above about $1, let's say 87. Once we clear about $1.87, we're probably going to go up much quicker until we reach about $3.20. Now, when it gets here, you're going to get this little speed bump, as I like to call it. And once you break through about $3.85, there's not much standing in your way going up. Now, looking at the Bollinger Bands, I know it's a little bit hard to see. We can get rid of this, though, and clear that up. But basically, these lines are not really pinching together. It's quite wide, I would say, on the weekly Bollinger Bands. So let's take a look at the daily and see if we have anything going on. Now, we do have a little bit of a pinch possibly here. Let me get rid of this blue line so we can see this a little bit better. But yes, I can say that basically these are coming in on one another on at least the daily time frame. So I do think maybe in the next day or two these will converge a little bit more, and that will help the pop here of Sui going up. Stochastic and RSI wise, you can see that Stochastic is heavily oversold on the weekly time frame. It has actually just crossed this red line to the upside, so that's a good sign. Now the RSI is quite low. It now is sloping up, so again, another good sign here, at least on the weekly time frame. Daily time frame, it's flirting with being overbought here. Actually, on Stochastic, it looks like it wants to make another run to the upside here with this blue line. Probably will cross the red line here shortly. And the RSI is pointed up pretty heavily, but it's right in neutral territory in the middle, basically. And yeah, let's take a look at the 4-hour now. The 4-hour time frame is in the overheated territory for the Stochastic. RSI is coming down slightly, so that's not that great. 1-hour time frame overheated on both, unfortunately, here, and the 15-minute time frame is actually oversold here on Stochastic, and quite oversold. Now the RSI is sloping down, so you do kind of have a mixed signal here. So let's just put this on a 4-hour time frame and take a look at it once again, guys. Let's expand this now. I don't really expect to get above $1.68 here. You can see we've been stuck here for quite some time. Basically, I would say you can't really count that. That's not really a breakout. I would say we didn't even retest it successfully. But okay, maybe November 17th was really the last time. So about 2 weeks ago was the last time we got above this point, really, and we did retest it here, got a couple more 4-hour candles, and then we went down. So yeah, it's been about 2 weeks, but I do think that these indicators need to reset, and then probably it will make another run here. And after it breaks $1.68, $1.94 is the next resistance. Now, as for the MACD, guys, it's another indicator we need to consider. Look at this. This looks actually pretty nice. Now, I know this is still sloping down here on this blue line, and the red line is also coming down as well. But look here, you do have light red candles. It looks like this is going to fade. Probably going to do something similar like over here. Also, you can see over here it kind of faded out as well. You had more lighter red candles at the end. So yeah, this is what I'm expecting. It's probably going to take another, I would say, at least 3 to 4 more weeks, and then you're going to see a green period. Hopefully you'll see something more like this, though, and not like this or this. So if we look at this on a daily time frame, though, you can already see we're in a green period basically for the last week. And we do have dark green candle. Actually, yesterday was kind of light, but looks like it wanted to possibly come back and cross this red line yesterday. So it did avoid that, it looks like. So yeah, momentum wise, I do think, at least on the daily time frame, looks okay. Weekly is just about to turn around here. Now, Sui is the number 31 project here. As you see, it's up about 21% today. You can see my average cost here is about $2.32. I don't think that's right, though. I've gotten a lot of Sui for free, but anyways, just take it as is. It doesn't really matter. Now, the max supply is 10 billion here, and the circulating is 3.73 billion. Now, total treasury holding is 110 million. I'm not sure who's holding it like a treasury. I know someone in Dubai was holding a ton, but I don't remember this. But anyways, someone's holding it. They're holding about 110 million of it in a treasury. And the all-time high was about $5.35. That's 70% down from where it's at the moment. And yeah, all-time low was about 2 years ago. Now, if you picked it up here, you're still 340% up, basically. And if you consider where it's at right now and the all-time high, I do think it's going to make it back there. Of course, it's a newer project, not completely new. About 2 years old, like it says here. And so, yeah, it hasn't been through a full cycle. Now, Sui, if I had to guess, guys, I do think this is at least a $10 to $12 token, at least. Now, if we see FOMO, now, I'm not seeing that lately, it kind of worries me too, I can go ahead and say. But if we do, like we saw in the last cycle, I would say Sui is probably going to make it to $20 to $25 maximum, though. Now, as you see here with Bitcoin, guys, we did have a nice bounce today. We're sitting about 91,400 at the moment. But let me go ahead and warn you. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the possible right shoulder that is getting this bounce right now. Now, I think if it's going to form a head and shoulders, this is going to take approximately 3 to 5 months if it plays out. Now, if it breaks this neckline, right here, this is the neckline, the target is all the way down here at about $53,000. So, yeah, that is pretty far down, guys. But will it get there? I'm not so sure. Now, that's just a technical target, of course. There's a lot of support right here, guys. There's really a lot of support. So, will it bust through this? I don't think so, honestly. It may see a wick down here. But I just don't think you're going to see many closing candles down here, at least on a weekly time frame or a monthly time frame. May see a couple days, few days down here or something, but that would be a true maximum. I just think that there's a lot of support within this, like, $50,000 to $70,000 range. Now, before I go a little farther in this video, guys, you can claim some bonuses on my favorite crypto exchanges below. Also, we have Moodix here. You can get a free 7-day trial. And if you're looking for a cold wallet that is about to start airdropping, well, CypherRock X1 is for you. You can use this link today and get 17% off your CypherRock wallet today. Also, you can follow me on X here. Now, I have a couple things I want to share about Ethereum here. Basically, we have an area that, it's a very strong area of resistance. Basically, it's between about $3,750 all the way up to about, let's say, $4,100. That is this purple box, guys. Now, if we break to the upside this channel, basically you can see this has been in a channel for a little while. Basically, it takes you back to the top of the channel. Now, that would take you to about $4,700 if it breaks to the top side. Now, I put this at the approximate breakout point. Now, I don't think it's going to break out in the next couple of days probably, but it's possible. You never know. But 5 out of 7 times here in this area, ETH has failed to get above this point. So, yeah, this is the approximate target, though, up here at about $4,700, basically taking you pretty close to the blue sky territory. And once it crosses this blue line, there's really nothing holding it back there. Now, another thing to show you guys, and I showed this on last night's video, basically, Ethereum is forming on a weekly time frame an inverse head and shoulders. So you do have this neckline right here, guys, and basically you have the left shoulder, the head, and the possible right shoulder in formation. Now, I estimate, just based on this over here, guys, I'm estimating this is going to take probably another 3 months more. We've already been in this like a couple of months to 3 months, basically. And if we see something like this, and it breaks this neckline, the target, guys, is really wild. It gets up to like $8,000. So yeah, this is the technical target. It doesn't have to reach it, and it can also exceed it. It's just a technical target. Keep that in mind. Bitcoin monthly returns, you can see we have actually turned green here in December. We're almost 1% up, but yesterday we were like 5% down or something. So we're starting to come back a little bit. Let's see if we can keep this momentum. Now, if we go to the altcoin season index, guys, it's a 35 today. You know, it keeps floating around about 35 to 37. And yeah, we are not in altcoin season. It's kind of odd though. A lot of alts pumped today and we went down. Now, if we go to the liquidation heat map here, $405 million have been wrecked, mostly shorts today. So this is a good sign in my opinion. And if you go to the fear and greed, we're at a 23, but we do have the next update in about 2.5 hours. So let's see what we get. I do think this will go up though, and probably dip back into fear. Now, oddly enough, we do have 0 from 30 of these indicators still hit for the bull market, but this has gone backwards. So yeah, it went back like 1% or 2 and still 100% hold. And the Pi Cycle top indicator, I think it was at about a 44 though last night, and it has gone back about 2% here. And yeah, if you want to see what that looks like, this is what 42% basically looks like. Now tomorrow on the economic calendar, we do have a lot going on, so keep this in mind, guys. ADP non-farm employment change for November. We also have industrial production. We have the S&P Global Composite PMI, Services PMI, ISM numbers, so there's a lot going on tomorrow. Let's see what it brings. Now, if we go to Moodyx, it's actually slightly negative today, 0.01 points, but sentiment is still risk on. The trend is growing. Week is still positive. Month is still positive, but again, these just started yesterday. Now, FedWatch Tools is showing about an 89% chance now that we're going to get that quarter point cut. And keep in mind, the next FOMC meeting is in almost 8 days here. So yeah, it's going up here. I think yesterday was like an 87 if I remember correctly. And if you go to Polymarket, it's actually a little bit higher odds, 92% chance that we're going to get a quarter point cut, and still a 1% chance of a half point cut, but probably that's not going to happen. No change right now, only 8%, and this has gone down 2%. So yeah, it looks like we're definitely going to get at least a quarter point cut. Now, Trueflation is showing about a 2.5% inflation rate. Unfortunately, it has gone up since yesterday. And if we look at crypto bubbles, the day and the hour actually are green now, so this is nice to see. You can see that, where is Sui? It's right here in the middle, guys. 18.5% up at the moment of filming this. Pengu, I almost did a video on that today, but yeah, I figured Sui would be the better one today to take a look at. Anyways, guys, if you want to stake your coins, go to CoinOndo. They do have 26 results here. I actually have mine in Biconomy, so you can see 40%. Also, you can do like 365 days for 15%, but that doesn't make sense. I don't know why, but you do get these percentages, guys. So anyways, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with friends. Like I said, check out some of those links that I do have down below, guys. Really helps me when you use my links. Of course, I do get some commission. It's a very small commission, of course. And yeah, if you're looking for a cold wallet as well, like I said, they're about to start airdropping within that wallet. So it's going to pay you back, basically. And anyways, guys, I truly appreciate all your support. If you want to become a member of the channel as well, that is possible. And guys, I will see you in the next video.